Yo,
Man.
did y'all catch too that when they asked her like, is she dating and does she have a boyfriend or what's going
And
on
she
with her
didn't
love
say
life?
nothing. Yeah.
She
Yeah,
she
she
dating
know
an
That's her
NBA
business.
player.
dog.
She
You know
she
it
dating
is.
an athlete. She dating an
She
athlete.
dating Chris Paul.
Don't
Gracious,
talk about Chris
yo.
Paul like that, dog. Just
You
because he
trying to
went
break
up
this
there
man's house up.
and shot a shot with a bunch of those trash cats, don't
She
put Chris Paul
Welcome
with
back
that,
to We
dog.
Watched It. You got KP, Don, Mike the expert. Let's go ahead and put a bow on Love is Blind because this season, in my humble opinion, season 9 has been nasty work. It's been trash. This has been the worst season of all time, and I'm ready to be done with it. I know y'all might feel differently, but the reunion just reiterated how bad this season was. We didn't see anybody get married. There were no couples after this that walked away out of this. And they had to come with filler. They had to first have a dude playing a guitar at the beginning, and they had to bring out Chris Paul. Really? When you got to bring out Chris Paul for Love is Blind, you know you're losing.
Wait a minute. What's wrong with the musical guest to introduce the people? What's wrong with that?
Yeah,
dog?
that's not the
You
wrong
don't
with
need
that.
no guests. It's a reunion. You supposed to get to the business.
Dog, can we change it up? Can we there's a bunch of if it's to Tonight Show, they have a Tonight Show band. They bring in who cares? Come on
That's
now.
the
You really
Tonight
gonna go
Show.
to
You
the
don't need
Miles,
filler
whatever
for
his
Love
name
is
is. So
Blind.
we really gonna talk about
that's
the
not
band.
really. Yeah, the band is not even really a filler. They weren't doing anything but just introducing the people as they came out. That's it.
Come on, dog.
Now the Chris Paul basketball thing, that's a filler.
And that was ridiculous, wasn't
it? Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Silly. It was silly. It was silly.
It was out of left
field.
You know why they gotta have filler? Because the season was terrible.
Yeah, I just wish Chris Paul would have missed that basket, man. I don't know.
Come on,
you just don't like CP3.
Bro, I like CP3.
Oh, okay.
No, I like CP3.
There's no way he was gonna let that go out on air that he missed a basket. There's no way even if he missed it in real life when they were taping, he was gonna shoot again until he made it. That was not gonna happen.
No,
they're not gonna air that, dog.
Yeah, I mean, playing the fake horse for the ring, that was lame.
Yeah,
that was lame.
It was so stupid.
It was lame.
Let's just get into it. To me, that might have been the worst moment of the show. That was so cringy.
It was
Patrick coming out begging her to apologize over and over.
That was
again.
so. Oh my goodness!
And then, you could have the ring. He just You played yourself, Patrick. You played.
Give me that goddamn ring. That's what you said. Give me that damn ring.
Well,
you
he
don't
wanted
deserve
the
it.
ring.
What did you deserve it for?
Yeah, he wanted the ring. Man, he wanted to get that ring back and pawn it and get some money. But that's what what he wanted. Yeah. Well, why did he want the ring so bad? That's why he wanted to get some money off of it, most likely. So
why does she want to keep it so bad?
The producers bought it. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? Really, it's for Netflix. Dog, Netflix got enough money, dog. Get that man that ring.
But they bought the ring though. It wasn't his ring. You know how he gonna tell her?
That's true.
Give me the ring back, and he didn't pay for it.
He's not the only one that's done that though. To ask for a ring back, he's not the only one that's done it. Remember,
That's
Marshall
right.
asked for the ring back, and Jackie wouldn't do it, and she ran off with another man. So he's not the only guy to ask for a ring.
Yeah, but
and
that
don't
doesn't
forget
that doesn't mean
your
it's
boy
right.
in the season 1 threw it into the pool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember that, going way back.
I mean, all she gonna do is pawn the ring too. She want that money.
Exactly. So if I was her, I wouldn't have gave that ring back because it's not like he paid for it. If she give it back to anybody, it should be Netflix and them people work for Netflix, not him. He didn't buy nothing.
I just think it was a bad moment when he was begging for her to apologize. You don't need to try to say
that was terrible.
Why? It's like that was a real bad move. Like he looked bad because he's sitting there trying to tell her what to say so she don't get slammed on the internet. Dude, you're the victim here. That's basically
there you go.
Oh, I forgive you for stealing my stuff. I forgive you for killing me. I mean, it's like
I forgive you for walking up and taking off on me. You punched me in the face on national TV. It's all good.
Man. Just tell everybody that you really didn't mean to hit me like that. Like what?
Yeah, everybody was on his side until he started doing that stupid mess. Like he had people on his side. He actually would have been a bigger celebrity than any of the other people on the stage. He would have been talked about more than any of the other people, really, until he started doing that mess. Now they're like, I don't like you. You sound stupid.
You know what else made him look crazy though? He actually begged her 3 times.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And she really didn't do it until she just kind of felt forced to do it. And she gave a half-hearted apology, which proved she didn't really.
It seemed like she wasn't really sorry. Like she was like,
she wasn't.
Yeah.
You want me to apologize for not being attracted to you? I mean,
yeah, she had no reason to apologize.
No, she did because she did dog
the way she played, the way she did it.
She went straight up
like the way she did it. If she was upfront and saying, "Look, you know, I don't think it's gonna work out. You know, we shouldn't. Don't do the kissing thing. Don't do the hugging thing. Don't do the. We can see what happens when we get back to Denver." That's where she. That's what.
No, here's the thing. This is the reason why she didn't need. First of all, if she was gonna apologize, she didn't need to do it out in front of everybody. They could have did that one-on-one. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Yeah, she didn't like the way the dude looked, so she didn't have to apologize about that. And then he said afterwards, she actually contacted him first. She contacted him first, and he was like, let's just be friends and stuff like that. So she doesn't need to apologize.
No, he said he wanted to have a conversation and get clarity on what was going on.
Yeah, but she
said she didn't want to answer. He wouldn't like her answer, then give him a couple days.
Yeah, and she said, you're not going to like what I have to say right now. Just give me a couple days because I'm in my feelings right now. Mm-hmm. So he said, all right, well, then let's just be friends. That's what he said. He admitted, she said that, and he admitted to that. Or whatever. So if let's just be friends, that means we're not going to be in a relationship. He was the one who said, let's not be in this relationship, basically by saying, let's just be friends. So he can't be mad.
I think it was pretty obvious at that point, bro. It was pretty obvious. She straight ghosted you, and it was pretty obvious.
It was obvious to us, but you saw how stupid he was acting. He was like, oh, well, maybe, you know, it's not just this. We might be able to do something afterwards. Afterwards, he said, let's just be friends. If he didn't want to just be friends, he shouldn't have said that. He should have waited to see what she had to say.
Well, I mean, let's also know, though, like he had a different vantage point, and so I gave him some grace for that. Like, because, okay, he's not seeing what we saw, you know what I'm saying, until
he didn't see the
on.
part where she said she wasn't feeling him.
I know.
Right. All he sees is we got engaged, we had a chemistry, then you said you can't do it, you don't think it's going to work out, but then you're kissing on him, you're hugging on him, then you give him like some type of leading thing, and then you ghost him, and then you know what I'm saying, you finally call him, and it's like, so he didn't see until he saw that episode. That's when I think he was like, okay, yeah, nah.
But did she ghost him? Because she actually reached out to him first.
She did. Initially, she did ghost him because remember when they were at the hotel, he asked her for a phone number and everything, and she wouldn't give him the phone number or the Instagram.
Yeah, but she still reached out to him. So,
she did reach out because she felt bad.
Yeah, she reached out to him.
That's what it is.
Whatever the reason is, she still reached out to him. She just didn't like the dude. And the reason why she acted the way she acted when she was up there was because she thought that it was going to be, it seems like she thought it was going to be some type of racial thing because he's Asian and all that. And then she just didn't want that heat on her, and she didn't know how to act towards, that, because she didn't want to come off, oh, the reason I don't want you is because the way you look and you're Asian and a different nationality. She just didn't want it to look crazy like that. So she overreacted.
It did look crazy though, because she sure was up on Nick though. She ain't waste no time jumping on Nick bones.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Let's
talk about that. Then
I don't know,
then it later comes out, and you see his face where it later comes out where this girl has basically been on two cast members.
Two cast members, bro.
Like, and
She
then
jumping
very
from pod to
quickly.
pod.
But there's nothing wrong with that though.
It's nothing wrong with that, but
she wasn't the only one.
It doesn't look right.
It's a bad
look.
But bro, she wasn't the only one. Miss Pregnant Megan or whatever did the same thing.
Wait a minute now. It wasn't a
she
cast
went on
member,
one
though.
date. She went on a date
No,
and she said it
she
was whack
dated
and it
two.
didn't work out.
She dated two people. I can't remember. She dated two people.
She said the one that was it Mike. She
Yeah,
did.
the dude that was begging and talking about he wasn't no hater.
She did go out and she did meet him or whatever, but like she was like it wasn't. They didn't have anything.
No, another guy had said something crazy to her and met her for coffee to apologize. It wasn't a date.
Nah, she went out on a date. She went out on a date with him. He just
I think she did go out on a date with Mike.
I'll take you out to apologize.
The one that she chose, like it was between I think Mike and Jordan. I think his name is Mike.
It was.
I think she did admit that she went and you know what I'm saying
they went on a date,
sat down with him, but it didn't. She was like it was like it didn't.
It didn't materialize. She must not have liked what she, you
She just said they didn't have any chemistry in person.
But she gave him the chance. But that's what I'm saying. Like people they date after this, she gave them a chance. If she didn't get married during the thing, it was like, you know.
Yeah, but I think Casey went a little further than where Megan is.
Yeah,
she probably.
Let's talk
and on top of that,
it.
she was flirting with Nick at the mixer too. She was already flirting with Nick at the mixer before they even broke up. So
of course,
it was already looking bad. It was already kind of ugly.
There was no problem with that. She wasn't with the other dude. I mean, it wasn't like she was with anybody. She found other people attractive, and she didn't.
Yeah, but Nick was with somebody when she started flirting. He was engaged. So that's a little off deck, man.
That's on Nick.
No, that's on her. If you know the dude is engaged, that's on her.
That's on Nick. She's not engaged. He's engaged. He's the one that has the responsibility. So I mean, if he goes for it, then you know, it is what it is.
They both kind of looking crazy.
Yeah, they both looking crazy.
Yeah, Nick looked real crazy. He looked real crazy.
Look, here's the thing. We're all married, right?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
If a nice-looking girl or a nice-looking woman, whatever, comes up to us or whatever and is all up on us and everything like that, and we give in to it or whatever, she's not wrong. Even if she knows we're married, she might be a little wrong, whatever, but the real wrong people is us because we're the ones married. We're responsible for our wives. She doesn't have to care about our wives. We do. That's the same way.
No, I don't disagree with that.
I don't disagree that we have more responsibility.
Yeah, we have a moral
stick to our vows.
Obligation.
I would agree with that, but that's why they call certain women like that homewreckers. Because when you know a man is married, he should be off limits. Like he should be.
Facts.
Yeah, and I got you. That's true, but we have that obligation to our wives. That woman that's talking to us doesn't have the obligation. She should do a certain thing, but she doesn't have that obligation to our wives. We do. And that's the same situation here. He's engaged. He has that obligation, you know, to the person he's engaged to. That other girl doesn't. She's just going to go for what she knows and see what you're going to do.
I still agree with them.
True.
That makes her look like a homewrecker. Makes her look
but she
real
doesn't
crazy.
respect that commitment.
And this one look crazy too. She's supposed to be somewhat cool with Nick's fiance. Which is real wild. How y'all supposed to be cool when you hollering?
Wait a minute. That's a weird love triangle. I can't.
Very weird.
You know, wait a minute. So you mean your best friend is now in a serious relationship with Nick, but you besties with his former fiance?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like,
that little.
What is that, dog?
Yeah.
What is that?
I
feel like somebody's got to cut somebody off here, like, because that's weird.
Because what was it? It was Nick, the person that he was engaged with, her friend. It wasn't like that. Her friend.
It was so like Nick is dating. Is he engaged?
No, he was still engaged at the time.
And it's not Nick, by the way. It's Joe. We're thinking of Joe.
Yeah, Joe. Yeah, that's
Nick,
the one. Not Nick. Yeah, we keep saying Nick. Yeah, Joe.
Nick is the one with the lodge way in the mountains.
Yeah, the scene.
Hey, Nick, the luxury balling up there, bro.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so
Nick was the one
we have
balling.
gotten that wrong. So we apologize. It is Joe. We're talking about Joe. Joe is, I guess, he's dating one of, you know what I'm saying, basically Madison's, the girl from the pod's friends.
Yeah.
Right. So.
Well, friend, basically.
Friend. And it's just a weird love triangle that I was just like, what's going on here? That seems very awkward.
Yeah, the girl's name was Avery. He was messing with.
And was she in the audience? Or she wasn't? No, she wasn't.
No, I don't think she wasn't.
No. That was Anton's girl that was in the audience.
That's right. Right. Anton's
his girl was in the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was all over the place, man.
We'll leave that one alone.
I was expecting to see Anna at the reunion. I was kind of wondering why she didn't show up. That was a little weird.
She wasn't here for the drama. She was like, I'm not finna get in the middle of that. Nope.
And she like already rejected you anyway,
already
Patrick.
gave my closure to Patrick. Sorry. Like you say, KP, I guess, you know, Anna felt like maybe he should have left too, I guess. And Patrick was all like, I mean, but it was like the fifth date. I mean,
I think it would have been fine if he didn't leave. It's the fact that it didn't work out. And just like last week, you were engaged and you told somebody else you were in love with him. So
true.
That looks kind of crazy. I wouldn't want to be the rebounder, you know, the second round pick. I wouldn't be feeling that.
But think about all these other people that are okay with being rebounds.
Casey's very happy with it. She's happy to be everybody rebound. Casey ain't got no problem with that.
Yeah, Casey was getting around. I ain't gonna front. She was getting around. But here's the thing. Casey seemed like she doesn't always tell the whole truth.
No,
It's
she
like
lies.
she lies about
She lies a
everything.
lot.
Yeah, I'm like,
she lies a lot because she tried to get people to
man.
validate her lie. She tried to get Patrick to validate one, and he was like,
Yeah,
"I ain't got
yeah.
nothing to do with that. I wasn't even there. No, don't put me in that. I wasn't there.
And
Nope,
she
I ain't
just,
co-signing nothing."
yeah,
I
like,
did
just
feel
be
bad
real.
for Madison because it still seemed like she didn't really get the closure that she was looking for. And then, it is kind of bad to see you supposed to be engaged. The guy calls it off, and then he's out there, with somebody else on your same cast. That's kind of bad.
Well, I mean, we all know what Joe likes, and that's why he was messing with Casey, because Casey's more the slim. Yes, she's more the slim, petite.
And that's why he apologized for what he said too.
Yeah, Madison's bigger, and Madison be getting a lot of hate and stuff talking about her size and all that. Although she's not a fat person.
What are these
she's a
people
nice
saying,
looking,
bro?
Yeah, I'm like,
what are they
I
saying?
don't understand it either.
Yeah,
I don't understand it.
She's a nice looking lady.
Y'all please tell me in the comments, is Madison not a beautiful woman? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. Like, I know she's not, model skinny, but I don't get it. Like, but I don't know. I'm sure people are in her DMs, dude. Like, so I don't think she got anything.
Yeah,
I'm sure they are.
I don't understand how people can be like, shame her. Like, she said people was trying to shame her or fat shame her. First of all, she's not fat. She shouldn't be ashamed about her body. She's a nice looking woman.
Facts.
I don't understand it. I'm like, yo, if Joe doesn't want you, I'm sure there's a million other
there's
people
some
out
people
there. Yeah, I'm sure there's other people that want you. So yeah,
there's some
nothing
people
wrong.
lined up. Yeah, I think it maybe,
I
don't know, maybe it's because of the that she's going blind, I guess. But
yeah, but they shouldn't shame her about that.
I don't think that.
Yeah, they shaming her about her body, because how can you shame somebody about going blind? She doesn't have no control over that,
Yeah, I don't see it, man. I agree with y'all. I don't see what Joe's not seeing, and it just shows too, because look at it, he's still single. I mean, he is dating, he has a girlfriend, but that's probably ain't gonna go nowhere.
He's able to get away with it though, because it's like it's like those women want him. Don't know.
Yeah, he got the look that they let him get
much
away
of a hole he is. How much of what I'm saying? Because he looked bad in it. Like this whole season, he looked really trash. It don't matter. It doesn't matter.
They all still want him.
I hate to say this. Like, how much we talk about how bad this cast is and how trash this cast is. I mean, they sure are coming up on the other side. It don't seem like, like they really taking L's. Like, think about it.
Not at all.
They're not. Like, they're not.
I think Nick might be taking an L, bro, because he ain't have no girlfriend, and he had to do a lot of Chat GPT apologizing. He came with the Chat GPT apology.
Dog. That's not what he wanted.
Again.
He's a commitment phobe already. So he's able to still continue to get action. He's not sitting at home eating a tub of ice cream. He not. He's not, dog. I'm just being honest. Like, he's not. So
but
he kind of came out on the other side. Sparkle Megan said, "Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be a mother."
And then
9 months later, she's a mother.
She's a mother.
Like,
yeah.
And then homeboy in the crowd looking like, Richie Rich. So she getting exactly like, of course, I don't know that. But the man looked like he's refined, like he goes to the nice restaurants, like he's hitting up, the Italian coast down
he's at Mr. Child.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody got what they wanted, dog.
Like,
everybody got what they wanted.
He makes her salary in a month, basically.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, dog. I'm just saying. And everybody came up.
Old too. He looked old too.
Yeah. Her dude does look old. Yeah.
He looking late 40s, early 50s. You know what I'm saying?
But she got what she wanted.
Exactly. She got what she wanted though.
Yeah.
She got what she wanted
with money.
And look how quickly did she have to wait 10 years? You know what I'm saying? No.
She was right
3 months later, she was pregnant, dog. She was pregnant within 3 months.
She didn't even get to know the guy. She was just like, hey.
Did you have this dude on the side? Did she have the dude on the side?
I think so too. That's a good question. That's a good observation.
Come on now.
Because 3 months.
So he's shooting the club up, just meeting you and y'all a couple of days. Okay, maybe you ready to get a baby, but he's okay. Like, yeah, I'll shoot the club up. It's fine. They went house hunting, and she talking about, oh, I got 4.2 mil. Okay, I'm definitely shooting the club up now.
Yeah,
I mean,
but bro,
I don't get it.
It could be she might not have had him on the side or whatever. It could be. I mean, he seems like he's an older dude. she's a well-established
Hey, he
woman
like,
or
I ain't
whatever.
got that
He was
much
just,
time left.
yeah, he was like, shoot, my soldiers gonna start marching.
I ain't got that much time left. We
Yeah,
gotta get this over with. I
he
gotta
was
go
like
ahead and marry somebody.
he was like 2-3 months later, I might not be able to do this. So
Hey,
do
what's
now.
crazy is too, they're not even engaged. She just a baby mama at this point.
Yeah,
that's real crazy.
And he a baby daddy.
She fine with that. She fine with that. So very happy.
I think
she very fine with that.
After being around old dude's child, what was her guy's name? Jordan. Yeah. After being around Jordan's child, and she
Luca.
She felt a certain type of way. She actually really loved Luca, and I think from there she wanted to have a child of her own. So that's why right after this, she just found a guy that suited her and was like, "Hey, take the condom off." You know what I'm saying? Let's do it.
Boy, I think we know a part of the show we're
take
gonna
the condom off. Take the condom off after the 5th date. It's all good, dog. It's all good. Go ahead.
Hey, I will say this though, man. Jordan really probably got the worst of it next to Patrick, because he ain't have nothing going on. Nothing.
Well, here's the thing. I think Jordan looked like he was in a better place. Okay, I think he got over it. He mentally, physically, I think he just he's like, yeah, I'm over it. Like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? My son's good. Life is good. I don't think it's really in, dude. Come on, let's be honest. We know them DMs are popping. Come on, dog.
I'm sure. Dog, his DMs might be the most full of everybody that left this season.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. Because out of all of them, he actually seems like the high quality character guy.
Right.
Like
he's the most normal person.
And he's a good dad. And he's involved in good dad.
Yeah.
So, dog, them women ate that up. You know they did.
Hey, let's talk about Anton, man. He tried to clean it up, didn't he? He tried to blame it. And then this was funny, too. It was like, yo, so is your homeboy still with her? Nah, they ain't together no more. He dumped her.
Yeah, he said it, man. She's only seen me twice. How could she know what I was doing?
I told y'all, homie's girl crossed the line, though. That would have been a problem for me.
She did.
She really
she crossed the line, dog. And I know when he saw that, boy, shoot.
I know he was 38 hot.
Yeah.
But just like, why did Allie not even ask him about it, though? Why she didn't even bring it up? She never even asked him about the strip club or anything.
Well, she didn't ask him about the strip club thing, but she did ask him about the drinking part or whatever.
She did.
That girl, because the girl said something about both of them, and the drinking part I think was more important to her than him going to a strip club. So
I don't know. I thought she put, because in the reunion she said, I don't want that type of man that's going in those type of establishments. I don't want that type of man. That's
because
just not
they
the
had
man
talked
I
about
want.
their faith and them, connecting back to their faith, getting back in the church. So if you were supposed to be in a church, how was you just in a strip club last week? I think that was her question.
But again, why aren't you talking about that? Why aren't we having that discussion, though?
True. She should have brought it
but
up.
I understand that. But if that was a real big factor to her, don't get me wrong. I know it's a factor, but I think she could have gotten over that. Because if it was that big of a factor, she would have brought it up. The thing that she decided to bring up and the thing that stuck with her was the drinking. And that's what she kept talking about. So if that strip club thing was that big on her shoulders, big on her heart, she would have brought it up. I don't think that was a big thing. She could have got over that. It was that drinking.
She also let a cat out of the bag about some superficial shit. That damn, when she talked about those flip-flops and his feet and the way he walked, dog. Cause she said everything was all good until we went to Mexico.
She saw him with the flip-flops.
She saw them feet. Yeah.
She saw them feet and them flip-flops. And you know Love is Blind is really they
had a troll to and show it at the end.
Yeah.
That was all bad. Yo,
man.
Did y'all catch too that when they asked her, like, is she dating and does she have a boyfriend or what's going on?
She didn't say nothing. Yeah.
She dating
that's
an
her
NBA
business.
player.
Dog, you know
she
what it
dating
is.
an athlete. She dating
Chris Paul.
It's a dog.
Nah, that man's married, dog.
Stop that. Chris Paul is married, dog. Don't talk about Chris Paul like that, dog. Just because he went up there and shot a shot with a bunch of those trash cats, don't put Chris Paul with that, dog. He's married.
She probably invited him up there or whatever.
Okay. No, she got a sugar daddy, and she just didn't want to let everybody know. That it was.
Clearly, dog. Clearly, she done met some NBA player. Hey, maybe they're in Denver, right? Maybe she met Joker.
Mm-hmm. She might have.
She might have met Jamal Murray or Joker, man. And hey, she ain't telling. You know, keeping it quiet.
You think? Because she could just be single and she didn't want to
Nah,
She's
She
not
didn't want to look
single.
bad.
She not
She's
single.
not
you don't
single.
believe
though.
Cut it
No.
out, dog.
Yeah,
You see the way she
I
looks.
mean,
She is not single,
yeah.
bro.
She ain't
She
single.
got a
it's
boyfriend.
just not anything she wanna talk
There
about.
you go.
She don't want to be.
There you
yeah,
go.
It's probably just something she don't
And
want
it's
to talk
and it's
about.
probably, I'm telling you, it's probably an athlete that's like, yo, man, don't tell nobody we dating or I'm gonna cut the money off. So
Nah,
you know she gonna keep it quiet.
She didn't want to say
No.
anything because she was actually dating Joe like everybody else. That's what
I don't think so, man.
She was like,
I
I
don't
want to
think
put
she
it out
feeling
there.
Joe. I don't think she feeling
Nah,
Joe.
she
First
not.
of all, though, Allie, she comes off as like she's very like she's like team no settle. Like she knows what she wants,
Right.
and it's
And she don't
like,
have to.
I just
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, but it's like her personality, it's like it's trash to me. I'm sorry, it's not
Yeah.
like she's not deep. She's like very surface level.
Exactly.
And like,
exactly.
you know what I'm saying? Very
I agree.
superficial. And
She
I
wants
could
to be a
just see it
trophy
in
wife.
her.
She wants to be a
Yes.
trophy wife.
She's not somebody that I would want to be engaged with and marry.
No.
She's
Bro.
somebody that I would date, be a friend, with benefit, something like that, but I wouldn't
Yeah,
marry.
I mean, she's the
You know?
typical woman that, you know what I'm saying, you date and maybe smash and then you don't ever want to talk
Yeah.
to her again because it's like,
Yeah, you
I
just,
can't.
you
I
know,
don't want to.
it is what it is.
I'm good on it.
Or
'cause
maybe
her
we could just be
personality-
friends, and every now and then, if I see you, you know, it is what it
Yeah, I
is.
agree.
Help each other out.
Yeah,
I
you know,
agree.
that's
She's
it.
not.
But I
she
wouldn't
not a-
marry
she
her.
not
No.
a-
She's not the
She's-
one that you
she's
want
not
around when
married.
it go bad and you start falling off and the
Yeah.
money get a little tight. That's not who you
Oh
want
no.
around.
But she'll
No,
file.
no.
Yeah, no. Hey, she
She'll get up
sounds
out
like
of there
some of
quick.
my clients. She'll go to that divorce lawyer real quick. Have
Mhm.
filed them papers real quick,
Right.
and take all your
Yeah.
money and don't look back.
Because in
Yeah,
this
or it's
economy, you come home and tell her you got laid off, but as soon as you get that word
It's a
out, she
wrap.
gone.
So I don't know what we're gonna
Or-
do because you're supposed to be a provider. Sorry.
Yeah, or why if you get to a point to where you falling off, so you're gonna be entertaining Chris Brown until you get back on your feet.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well,
She had the
if
breezy
she
bowl getting
sticks to
picked
her
up by Chris
religion,
Brown.
that would be against her religion, though. My
hey.
expert, that would be against her
Hey.
religion.
Y'all the ones brought up her religion. I think
Well, wait a minute.
don't get me
Dom.
wrong.
She
they,
did.
They did it on at the
I know.
They got
I know.
it in.
Yeah, they got it in. That's
They
against
got
her
it in,
religion.
but she was in a relationship. She
But
was engaged.
What does
she
that have to do
wasn't
with that?
married. She wasn't married.
Yeah.
And
She
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 can
still
can say
got
she was
it
in a
in.
relationship with Breezy then.
I'm just saying.
Wait.
just-
So, no, but that's the thing. Some people are like they pick and choose how religious they're gonna be, so they're okay with having sex
So
prior
you mean
to
it's up
marriage.
to their interpretation, not what the
Yeah,
actual
they're
Bible
okay with
says.
having sex prior to
No.
marriage, but they're not okay with you going to a strip club.
Yeah. It's not just their
That's different
interpretation.
though, man. You going to a strip club, look at other women as opposed to looking at her.
Yeah.
That's a little different.
Hey.
Why though? Like, I mean,
Because
people
if
go
she's
to
really
strip
into the
clubs.
church,
though.
she gonna be like, "Yo, man, you going there lusting after other women instead of me. I'm giving it up, and why you looking elsewhere? Come on, man. That's a little different."
Look, all that church stuff and all that faith stuff, I mean, it's great. But when people say that, I go off of what I see and how they act instead of what they say. And that's why I said when she was talking about when the strip club stuff came up, I didn't think that was really big to her because she didn't bring it up during the thing. And she was having sex with the dude just being engaged. Don't even know the dude, just got out the pods, just saw him. Oh, and then all of a sudden you having sex that first night at the thing.
And probably
Dog.
when they were at the apartment too, even though he's an alcoholic.
Yeah, so all that stuff,
I'm
all
not gonna
that-
say he's an alcoholic, but
all that
whatever.
faith talk and all that stuff, all the talk don't mean nothing to me. I gotta see it.
Bruh,
So,
if you drinking at 8:00
know.
in the morning, you got a drinking problem, bruh. If you drinking at 8:00 in the morning with
Nah,
breakfast,
I
you have
wait a
drinking
minute.
problem.
He gets off work. He gets
No,
off
it's
work
still
in the
8
morning,
o'clock
dog.
in the
That's
morning.
No.
that's your.
It's still
no,
8 o'clock
I
in the
don't
morning.
agree with that. I don't agree
No,
with that at
bruh.
all. I don't agree with that at
You
all.
got a
Like people
drinking
have
problem,
different
bro.
lives. I don't agree with that at all. That doesn't mean you have a problem because you're drinking a beer at 8:00 in the morning.
Every day
Some
at
people
8 o'clock in
actually.
the
You ever
morning?
heard of people like actually use stuff as a nightcap? If he's going to sleep at night, it's a nightcap. Like, what's the big deal, dog?
Bro, your
Like
wife's
that's not
supposed to be a nightcap,
automatically
not no
claiming that
alcohol,
somebody
bro.
has an alcoholic problem, dog. I'm sorry.
Well-
I'm sorry. That does not. I'm
well,
not gonna
my-
sit here and say because he drinks at 8 a.m. that means that he's an alcoholic. That's no.
Yeah. Well, my thing is not when you drink, it's how much you're drinking. And from what I was saying
I
on
can
the
agree
thing,
with that.
yeah, from what I was saying on the thing, he drinks a lot. So I think, yeah, he does
he was
have
drinking
an
every
issue.
episode.
Yeah, I don't care about the time because you could drink at noon, but if you're drinking whole cases and you know what I'm saying, it's about how much you
Bruh,
drink, not
The
when you
man
do it.
put away multiple cases and tequila and wine. He got a drinking problem, dog.
Nah,
it is what it is.
Nah, no. And you wouldn't have known that unless Allie said it. So, you know what I'm saying? Because they drink the stuff. You don't know what he's drinking. You don't.
Well, I mean, of course we wouldn't have known because we don't know the guy. We don't see him every second. It's not like a big brother and they got the thing on him every second. But,
right.
you know, after the conversations and then watching him and seeing what he was saying and his reaction to the stuff, and I was like, okay, yeah, he does have a little issue. I don't know how big the drinking problem is, but I can tell that there is a little issue there. Yeah, there is a little problem, and it could get bigger or it might already be big. I don't know, but you know, there is something there.
I'm not gonna sit here and say that he could just be a drinker. Like, I mean, he's Russian. I mean, I'm not gonna make excuses for him. If she don't like that, you know, keep it moving. And that's what they did. And clearly he's got another girl, so he's good.
She might have a drinking problem too.
Yeah, just because he got another girl. But regardless, just because he got another girl doesn't mean he doesn't have a drinking problem. You know,
I didn't say that.
You know,
I'm not going to claim that this man has a drinking problem.
And then Allie will have it.
Like, I mean, they do. Yeah. I don't want to, you know.
Allie was okay with him drinking. Just she wasn't okay with him drinking excessively. You know, and that's why she was asking the questions because I mean, she didn't really care about him having some drinks. It was just excessive drinking.
I agree with Expert on that, bro. She made that real clear because here's the thing, bro. She already said she didn't mind, but it was just like, yo, man, it's like every time I see you, got a bottle to your face. And then
she did say that.
And then to hear that from somebody else that whether you say it was 2 times or 1 time they met you, the times they've been around you, you were drunk with their boyfriend. And she's seeing the same behavior. So, I mean, at some point, the red flag has to go off. And at the same point, this is somebody you're supposed to marry. And it looks like they got a serious drinking problem. And they're in a strip club. Why would you go forward? That don't make any sense.
Yeah, dumb. So if that girl would have said about Anton's, would have told Allie that he was a heavy drinker, he drunk all the time, and then every time Allie saw him, all he had was water, she would have been like, well, you know, I've only seen him drinking water. But she actually saw him drinking a lot or whatever. It was like, it seemed like he always had a bottle. So that's why it was like she started thinking about the situation. She was, you know, that's when she started thinking, well, I do only see him drinking alcohol all the time. And that's why she was believing what that girl said. It got her to thinking. So,
you know who else had a drinking problem? Annie. She had a drinking problem too. Because every time they was interviewing her, she was toe up, bro. She was toe up. Yeah. I think that was part of what Nick was sick of, though. I think he was sick of that drinking. And he was sick of her with all that crazy, I don't need you. And,
Yeah, I mean, that's.
But a lot of
she acknowledged that she didn't like how she was looking. It seemed like she
looked crazy, yo.
You know, yeah, she acknowledged that. She did look crazy.
Have you seen the people on Instagram and on TikTok that got like they doing the alley with the hair and slurring their words and everything?
I haven't seen that.
For real, I haven't seen that.
Nah, I ain't seen that.
It's just one girl. She does it perfect. She got this crazy wig and got it up all crazy, and then she be slurring her words and I don't need you.
Yeah, Annie.
Yo, Annie came out again. Now, she did look better at the reunion. She looked sober. Like
she did, but wait a minute now. Fixed her hair. They look the best they've ever looked. Like, come on, the reunion is not really somewhere where you want to judge them because they had professional makeup. You know what I'm saying? She's already a hairdresser. You know what I'm saying? She probably came with her best hairstyle that she does. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she had to because she looked crazy on the show. She looked crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
and
then, but I think.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying she looked crazy because she looked drunk, and then when she was texting too, when homeboy was breaking up with her, it's made her look worse, man.
Yeah,
I mean, it is what it is, and Nick kind of the same. He just kind of like just on an apology tour up there, just like blah blah.
Yeah, I don't like
apologize. Him. Yeah, he's
an expert.
He seems like a prick, man.
I'm not a fan of Nick.
Expert Nick, he memorized them ChatGPT lines, didn't he? He memorized them.
I don't really care for him too much because he just comes off real fake to me. He's like the worst one up there. You know, he just real fake. Him and Casey, they both fake.
He was apologizing like a politician, bro. He had those speeches ready. And I'm sorry, and I take full accountability, and I shouldn't have done that to you.
A politician,
it makes me sick to my stomach to see myself. It's like, who talks like that, yo?
Right.
Yeah.
This guy's
and
clearly
then when
that
situation came up, when Joe was talking bad behind his back, talking about I don't mess with that guy.
That part
came up.
Well, you know, most of the people, if you listen to them, they said most of the people there wasn't really feeling Nick. Most people weren't messing with him, you know, and I can see why. I mean, he's fake, and you can't hide being fake. If you being fake, people are gonna see that. They're gonna see through you.
He reminds me, I think it was like 2 seasons ago, where it was another guy that was selling watches, and he kept talking about he didn't want nobody to like him for his money, but he kept bringing up the money all the time.
Yeah, I remember
that. He took a girl on the shopping spree in Miami.
Yeah. That was last season.
Yes.
I think that was last season. Yeah.
He reminded me of him.
Yes, I remember.
They had a lot in common.
Talking about we don't need to go to Mexico. Can we go to Miami? Remember? And he took it and it didn't work out.
It didn't work. Yeah, just an idiot, boy.
And she still ran off on the plug twice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's talk about.
Hit either.
Let's talk about KB and Edmund.
No, he did.
I would give Edmund credit that whatever was going on with him, he held it together for the reunion.
Did he?
He did. We've seen him
cry.
We've seen him
didn't cry.
And thankfully, he wasn't kissing the floor. Like that was just
honestly, man. They honestly probably shouldn't have put him. I know they like to put different people on the show that have certain issues and stuff like that. But when I look at Edmund, I think there's a real issue there, and they probably shouldn't have put him on the show. None of those women were really going to take him seriously. I mean, he even said on there, he was like, in a real world, I never would have had a chance at a woman like you.
Yeah.
Because of how he is.
Actually.
Yeah.
I felt it come up because I feel him, you know, like to be honest, like this is probably the best possibility he's going to ever get. Like, let's just be honest. Like, I mean, just, you know, I hope the best for him, but he's not off base on what he said. And I do like, I think everybody acknowledged, including the hosts, where they said that, you know, you've had a hard upbringing. Okay. And a lot of it is not his fault. We know, you know, kind of his history. It does not seem like he had a good male figure in his life.
He didn't have no figures, male or female. I mean, the teacher, but I'm talking about his actual family.
Yeah.
He didn't really have nobody. He's on his own.
It's shown. And it's almost like I kind of looked at him differently at the reunion to where it was like dang, it's like everybody I just want to love me and nobody wants to like really love me, including my parents. You know what I'm saying? And like, and it kind of hit me. Like I was just like, you know, this is not. I know he acts, you know, very childish, but yeah, it's just not. He is a product of his upbringing, and it's just sad. Okay, it's sad. And you know, I think KB knew that too, and KP, she did apologize for the way she was talking to him.
Yeah, because I'm sure people killed her on the internet, and then that looked
she said,
bad too.
I come
for
off
her
looking
to be
like the mad black woman.
Well, she brought a lot of that on herself. You can blame Edmund all you want, but you also have responsibility for how you react to people. So people can say things to you, but you also are responsible for your reaction. You can't always blame. That sounds like an abuser. Look what you made me do. Look how you made me talk to you. Right. That's an abuser, bro. So you also are responsible for how you react, even if somebody says something out of pocket. Right now, somebody call you out your name and, you know, say F you in the streets. You're responsible if you take off on them. If you take off on them, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to respond with anything. So you have your responsibility that. And this looked bad too when she said, you don't have to let anybody talk to you like that, even me. And I just feel like we watched this show and Netflix took advantage of this man for our entertainment. They let this man come on here and look crazy and took advantage of him for everybody's entertainment. And that was pretty sad to see. That was like the lowest point.
It was sad. It was sad. That part was really sad.
Yeah. And I mean, here's the thing. I'm not going to say I just totally feel sorry for the dude. I mean, I treat him just like how I treat anybody else. Now, I do feel sorry for the fact that he does seem like he may have some issues, and I do feel sorry for that, and they shouldn't have put him on with the issues, but he was on there, and he's still a man of a sound mind. He just might be childlike, but he still has a sound mind, and he still has a sound mind. He still can make decisions. I mean, you listen to him, what you think he just can't think for himself? The dude can't think.
I mean, we don't know. I can't say he got a sound mind. I don't know, man. I kind of look at it like, you know, when they talk about old people getting finessed and people like, you know, basically get over on them and still they money from up under them because they're slick and the old person really wasn't up on that. He's kind of like that to me. Like, yeah, they finessed him to be on the show and they took advantage of the man's issue.
Hey, maybe he did.
They brought him on there because they knew he was going to be entertainment. Let's just be honest. And they didn't have anybody on there thinking, you know what? like maybe we shouldn't do this. You know, it was just let's just put him in there. I'm sure nobody's gonna pick him. Like maybe they thought like nobody's gonna pick him. He's just gonna be like a wild card.
Or if he is, I mean, the man's crying every 5 minutes and he's doing wild stuff. I mean, think about it. He kept doing, and what was crazy, expert? He's doing this wild stuff, and he's not even doing it for camera time. He's just doing it because he's doing it.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Well, I mean, what? So would you wanted them to just because he started doing wild stuff just to take him off the show? Because the stuff that he was doing, it wasn't hurting anybody.
I mean, he's on the show. He's on the show.
Yeah, he's on the show. So that's not their fault or their issue that he's doing that wild stuff because they probably didn't know he was going to be doing that, you know. But the thing about it is, I still, you know, I still didn't want to treat him any different than anybody else. So when I look at him, it's more of like I understand, you know, the issues that he went through, and I mean, other people go through issues also, but he's still a sound mind human being that can still think for himself. He just you know, is still kind of childlike also or whatever. And he just really got with the wrong person because the person that he was with is more dominant, in behavior, you know. So and that just wasn't gonna work for him. It was gonna be like a mother-child type relationship. And that just wasn't gonna work. So, but nothing against KB, because I mean, still being with somebody like him, you know, that's gonna be a lot on the other person too, because you're not used to that. You're not, you know, she may not be used to dealing with that a grown man, a human that acts childlike like that. That's still a lot.
She said that.
You know,
she said that she's never dated somebody with that much emotion, showing that much emotion, and you know, kind of like is in a.
I think she knew pretty early on that she wasn't gonna marry him after they met each other.
Well, wait a minute. I do have a thing to go with you, KP. I guess maybe a lot of people were like you, KP, in her comments saying, you know, you weren't feeling this man. And she reiterated that she fell in love with him. That's what she said. So you think it's all cap.
Face card, bro. She's trying to keep a clean face card.
So here's the thing.
I don't know, man. I think she was genuine, man. That's just me, but maybe I'm just.
So here's the thing. Not what I saw. Yeah, here's the thing. I honestly don't think that she was going to marry him. I really don't.
Just because she didn't want to marry doesn't mean she didn't love him.
No. I think she knew that early on that she was not going to marry him. But go ahead, expert.
Yeah.
No, you did.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think that she was going to marry him, and I think she knew she didn't really want him, and she still wasn't going to be a future with him, and that's one of the reasons why she didn't let him mess with her, because it wasn't like she was just saying she was practicing abstinence or anything like that. She just didn't want that dude.
Feeling it.
She wasn't. You ain't gonna be. Hey, you ain't gonna be sweating on top of me, and you crying, you kissing the floor and all that.
Because she knew.
Way.
Yeah,
you ain't gonna be crying after you finish with me, huh?
Exactly.
You want to go do this in the cabinet? No, we not gonna be doing nothing in no cabinets. You ain't popping out no cabinet and then putting it in.
Hey man, can you imagine this man hitting it with them rollerblades on?
He come out the cabinet like Kendrick Lamar. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. So I'm like, no. Or imagine if you KB right before it's going down, this man kissing the floor, and now he want to kiss you.
Man.
Nah,
you know, yeah. So it just wasn't gonna happen. If you look at past seasons when the woman, you know, told the guy, no, we're not gonna mess around, we're gonna wait. She wound up not being with the guy. They wind up not getting married. I mean, I think that happened last season. It was either the season or the season before that. It just happens like that. When a woman is just not sexually or any way attracted to you like that, you know, it's gonna happen. It may be emotional, it may not be emotionally attracted.
I think that was season 2. It was a couple. I want to say they were Persian, and the guy was not feeling the girl. In the pods, it was all good. When they got to the vacation, and she wanted to do it, he found every excuse to say no. And then later on, he told the other guys that he wasn't feeling her, and they got back to her. So he knew early on he wasn't feeling her.
Yeah.
So, and eventually she basically just chose herself and said no. And I think that's what was missing with Edmund's situation. He didn't have the emotional, I would say, you know, maturity to choose himself and say, you know what? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
And till this day, she could have came down and said,
he was hoping.
Reunion.
At that reunion, he was hoping that she would change.
I miss out. I want you back. He would have took her back immediately.
Right.
You know that. Come on now.
And it's not just emotional maturity, even though that's part of it, but it's also the fact that, like you said, he's probably never been with a woman on her level or whatever, even though she's not the greatest looking woman ever, but she's still she's still a good looking woman.
Yeah,
or whatever.
Especially
yeah, she was.
This is from the same guy that said, "Don't judge him by."
I'm trying not to, but boy, when she popped out, boy, I was like, "Ew."
The dog said like Birdman.
Okay, Pensacola.
Yeah.
Oh,
But she is
Pensacola, I see you.
Yeah, but she is a nice looking woman though. And the thing about it is the dude, Edmund, probably hadn't been with a woman like him. I don't know if he's ever been with a woman, period. I'm not sure. But I don't know.
Goodness.
I don't know. Who knows? He might or might not. But I'm just saying, I don't know, but just him to think in his mind that he had a chance at her, that was big
ridiculous.
for him. No, I ain't gonna say it was ridiculous. No, I'm not gonna ever say
talking about as an
ridiculous.
audience member, we knew from the beginning that wasn't going nowhere. We knew when them doors opened, they saw each other as audience members. We all knew it was not going to happen.
Yeah, but there's always a chance. I mean,
that's true.
You just never know. It just in his mind, he was like, "Well, this is as close as I've ever gotten to something like this." So you know,
y'all better go all in.
Yeah, I'm gonna go all in. So
I mean, it was like I think maybe 2 seasons ago, it was a brother. He was real tall, and this Latino girl he was with that. He was super nerdy, and he would have never had a shot.
You talking about Milton?
Milton, yeah, and they end up getting married, and they're still married.
Yeah. Nah, they're getting divorced.
Yeah,
Wow.
well,
They are.
He's still married. He was with her for a while. So
He was with her for a while, but they're getting divorced, and it's getting nasty too.
Well,
yeah.
Talk about getting nasty. The season was nasty work. Nobody got married. No relationships.
Yeah,
Netflix, y'all got to do better with this casting.
Yeah, it's the first time.
It's a first time for everything, dog. Like, great. Okay, so we finally figured out in Denver, maybe Love is Not Blind. So maybe we should just go somewhere else.
They don't know how to cast. We figured that out. They don't know how to cast.
They don't know how to cast, man.
Okay.
Because here's the thing. It's one thing that they go in there and nobody gets married, but it's another thing that we as the viewers can look at these people and tell that most likely nobody's going to get married. Maybe one, but we knew that there was a great chance in this that nobody was going to get married, because even before this ended, we were like, everybody just seems like they're here for the fame and all that stuff. They're not really here for love. That's what
they're here for the DMs.
Yeah, and somebody in the reunion, I can't remember which one, but somebody in the reunion even said that about some like 1 or 2 people that it didn't seem like.
They said it about KB.
Yeah, that it doesn't seem like they were here for love, but they said that at the reunion. So
the realization is nobody should have got married on this season. It worked out. Nobody should have got married.
Did it though? Because this is the thing. They didn't even have nobody. There's nobody even dating anybody currently. So that just proves how much of a fail this was, that you didn't even walk away with no boyfriend-girlfriend situation. And at the end of the day, there was no good stories. There was nothing for us to root for. It was just
they did date. People did. They did try dating each other afterwards. Some people did. So I can't really say that. Some people did. It just wasn't the people.
But we've seen other situations where stuff doesn't work out and they still meet somebody else, or they meet another cast member from their season or another season, and it works out.
That's just true.
Yeah. But I mean,
look at Ali. It worked out. You know what I'm saying? So
but a lot of them do have relationships, though. I mean, a lot of them are in relationships, and
they are.
I mean, it just might not be with a cast member. They
dated
relationships.
And they tried each other afterwards, because they dated other cast members. I'm sure they did their little sexual thing and all that stuff. It just, it just didn't work. Whatever. And these cast members were a little more immature than
they were terrible.
Some of the ones in the past. I mean, even the ones that you all think like Jordan, he's a little immature too. The one with the child, all of them are immature. So it
was terrible. I'm glad it's over. Bring on Ultimatum, and they fix the cast, and maybe I might watch it again. We'll see.
Yeah.
We want to hear from y'all. What do y'all think? What do y'all rate this season? I give it a D.
You give it a D?
Yes. It was bad.
I give it a C.
I can't do that.
I'm with Mike the Expert. I give it a C. I give it a C.
We want to hear from y'all. What do y'all rate it, man? Continue to like, share, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one.
Deuces.
Peace.